Hey guys, thanks for watching. I was watching a video the other day with Lucas Hebert, who's on Live Golf, and he's won a bunch on the Asian Tour and stuff as well, playing like really well. And he was setting up in the background, and I don't know if I saw it on a putting instruction video that he did or whatever, but he's putting great. And he has this his own little putting training aid. I've never seen like anything about like how it is, but when I saw that, it's like a template kind of thing. I thought, that's awesome. I'm gonna build one. So I got some parts. So I'm gonna try to build Lucas Hebert's from Australia, his secret weapon training aid, and try to put it together myself today, right now. Okay, so I think all I need is my putter, some wood, and a drill, and then also a bunch of tees. So I'm gonna get that now. Okay, the basic idea is that this is gonna go on the ground there like that, and then you're gonna get your putter, and I'm gonna measure on either side of this. So you would take this to the course, put that there, and then you're gonna drill holes along this path, and then you're gonna cut the heads off these tees and have pegs, boom, 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 like that, like a perfectly straight path. And then at the end too, you're gonna have a little gate for the ball to fit through. It's like an amazing straight back to straight through plane trainer that you can use on the green. So the first thing I have to do is measure how far apart I want the pegs to be. Okay, so I don't want it to be like impossibly difficult, but so I want there to be a little bit of play on each side. How far across is this thing? What is 7.5 divided by 2? 3.75. What is 4 7/8 divided by 2? 2.43. Instead of 2.43, we'll go just over 2.5. Yeah, okay, that gives some room, not a ton, but I think that's perfect. It's gonna be pretty tight for a straight back, straight through putt. All right, now I gotta decide how many and where I'm going to put these holes for the tees so that you can put it down, boop, 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 lift it up, and you're good to go. You're ready to practice. 14, 16, 18, and 20. So this is where all of our templates will go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the same on this side. And right in the middle there, I want to be able to have a putting gate as well. So I think that's correct. We're gonna see. The golf ball is about 1.5 inches, right? If we do 1 inch on each side, that should be perfect. I need these tee things to be very straight, and they also need to be a little bit bigger than the tee. So all this should be done in a better way, but I'm just gonna eyeball it. All right, these have to be perfect, actually. Okay, that's really good. Okay, great. So this is all the holes that we'll need. Hopefully my distance was correct. Yeah, that is narrow. Yeah, that is good. That's straight back and straight through. All right, now I got to cut all these tees the right length, because the idea is going to be that you go here, all you do is put the board down, and then you put these pegs, boom, 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 like that, and then you lift the board up, and you have this awesome template for putting. This is what I saw Lucas do. So I'm going to get the other saw. This one is not as good. This is surprisingly difficult. If I had the right tool for this, I could just go buzz it right off, but this doesn't work. This sucks. I want your opinion on a better way I could be doing this, because the way I'm doing this thing right now, there's one last thing to do.
What is it that you're doing?
Snip the heads off these tees. That's actually the best way to do it. Okay, that's pretty good. There, that's perfect. Can you bring me some pink nail polish?
What are you trying to do?
And to paint the top, just paint the top of these so it doesn't look bad. To cover that up, because I really want it to look nice, and then I'm gonna stain this black. All right, now I'm going to paint these tips just to make it look good. That's cool.
That's nail polish remover if you want to.
Oh,
take
sweet.
that off
Thank
and
you.
see.
I do.
We'll take it off.
I would just leave it, and maybe I'll use sandpaper to get off the rest of it. Okay, so then when you put it down like this, it'll be stuck in the ground, obviously, and then you'll lift it up, and all these things will come through. Now I need to erase my guidelines. Okay, let's stain this thing. So the wood's like a sponge. It's just gonna suck all this up. And I don't know anything about staining stuff or whatever. I just thought that this black stain will look cooler than painting it, and it'll also be not as goopy or thick. And then I thought the black and pink would make a cool look. There's the idea right there. Let the thing dry, and soon it should look similar to that. All right, so it's drying now, but this is super similar to what the final product will be. All right, so here's the, I think, finished product. So it's basically this board with 16 different holes and then 18 actually total if you want to do the gate. So it looks pretty good. I found a straight putt over here, so let's take it over here and try it. I think about 10 feet or so should be good. And we're gonna have to make sure that it's pretty darn straight, because once it's set up, it's set for good. That looks pretty good. So the idea is, you just get here, you find your straight putt, take out your tees, and put them in the green like this. In here like this. This is really pretty darn quick. Okay, so watching center. Okay, there we go. And we make those all equal, and we are set to go. Short putt, so the back of the ball goes right in the center. No problem. The face aligned. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so this is the template for this putting trainer that I made. So it's just a piece of wood that I stained, and then I drilled a bunch of holes in it. The first way to use it really would be like no ball really, and you're just making this stroke where you're avoiding all these tees, and you can kind of feel in your mind that feeling of going through these gates, and that's kind of what you want there. See, I touched it, and that'd be good. The main thing though about putting is, yes, it is on an arc, but for short putts, it is pretty much straight back and straight through when you're talking about making 8 feet and in putts, you know. So here it goes. Put the ball there, right in the center, and stroke it. That is just really good. The real test, we're gonna see what Xander thinks about it.
All right, guys, so now I'm gonna test it out. So step one of testing it out for me is just take a couple strokes and see how it feels. It makes your stroke a little straighter. Oh, that's nice. I like it a lot.
Doesn't it feel good?
Yeah. So what guy on tour uses this?
Lucas Hebert.
Lucas Hebert uses this on Live. He's the fifth. And I think a way we could improve this thing, this training aid, would it be to put like a little backstop on the end so that it shows you how long your stroke, like what's the max your stroke should go on a putt like this 10-foot putt.
Honest opinion, would you use this?
Honestly, I would use this. It's like a stroke trainer and a Pels golf thing with the two little balls, and you have to hit. So you have to hit through these two little tees, and it trains your stroke at the same time. So it's like a double whammy. What is it called? What's your invention's name?
I think you had a good name for it. I think we're gonna call it the cage.
And if you just adjust your face, your stroke is just straight.
I think it's a fun thing. So I just wanted to make this short video. When I saw Lucas Hebert using that, I was like, that is really clever. Every PGA Tour event, probably the most popular thing you see guys using are the Pels putting aid, which these two tees in the front are acting similar to like what a Pels putting aid is. And then I'm also seeing guys use a lot of those mirror things, or they put some kind of array of tees. So basically what it would be is you find a straight putt, you put that in the ground, and then you put a whole bunch of tees in there, you lift it straight up, and you're ready to go. I do have to make these holes a little bit bigger. I guess I could start selling them and making them. If you're interested, just let me know. I could probably take some time and make like 20 of them or something. So, but for now, I'm really liking it. The other thing that was really interesting is that when I was putting with Xander, he said that one of his main faults is taking an inappropriate length backswing for how long his putt is going to be. So he said something that we could do is find out what your backswing length should be, say for this 10-foot putt, and put a tee back here that would be like the right length as kind of a backstop. So the first thing to do would be just use this thing back and through there, just as a gate, just feeling the gate, then place a ball in the center, right in the hole. I'll probably give it to Xander this summer and he can use it on the course. The main thing would be then to put it like a ball over here and try to make some putts feeling as if the cage is there even though it's not, and stroking it, you know. That would be the real magic if this thing can then transfer to what you do otherwise. But this is the type of thing I've seen tour players do before every round, and it can be a calibration tool. I think really help people. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this, or even if you didn't, click the subscribe button. It really helps Be Better Golf. See ya. Bye.